Look, I'm happy for you guys. I'm glad you're all excited for the Spyro remakes, and they look like they're gonna be pretty cool, but I need to be honest, I need to speak from the heart, and I need to speak it very bluntly. They remastered the wrong f***ing lizard. Welcome to Spyro the Dragon, the game where Sony said, hey guys, we need an animal mascot that people actually know what it is, because what the heck even is a bandicoot? And Insomniac was like, alright, we'll give you a famous animal. Not gonna be a real one, though. Oh my gosh, I didn't know Spyro was part of the Dark Universe. I can't wait for him to meet up with Russell Crowe and Tom Cruise. And, that's it. They never made any other movies. Just the Mummy. You know, I hope that someday I become physically active enough to climb to the top of a mountain and just kind of implant a JPEG right at the top. Gotta be all pixely and everything. Just a ripe old JPEG. Also, just getting back to the logo here, why is Spyro's, like, fins on the S and then his tail thing on the Y? I mean, I get it's an aesthetic choice, but, just gotta ask. Did someone chop up a little purple dragon to make these letters? What kind of saw bullshit is this? Alternate delivery of that joke would be, that logo is a dismembered dragon and nobody seems concerned. Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales. Wow, a 3D platformer opening with a camera crew? That's never been done before. What a good, unique job, you guys. So, do you think the game designers had a moment where they were like, this lip syncing's a bit too good for a PlayStation 1 game. We're gonna make Sonic Adventure look like crap. So, why don't we just have them stop lip syncing in the middle of every sentence of dialogue? Does that seem like a good idea? So, am I worried about Ganasty Gnorc, the guy that has the ability to instantaneously turn our entire species into a bunch of statues the millisecond someone insults him on live TV? No, I'm not worried about that. Why do you ask? Wow, a 3D adventure game where you have a little floating companion that just kind of hovers near you and is kind of just a glowing light with wings? Again, this game is so original. I love it. So, is it just me? Or does this dragon look a little dilfy? I mean, I know I sexualize every character in every video game ever, but if all the dragons are gonna look like that, I'm sorry, Power Stars and Jiggies, you guys just aren't up to the task. I'd rather collect daddies. So, between this and Zelda, how many fairy husbands do you think died on their honeymoon nights because of stab wounds? You get it? You get what I'm getting at here? She's got a knife! So, what percentage of this game do you think is played not charging around, as opposed to just, you know, moving everywhere like this? I would say that would be a very low number. If you don't charge everywhere, you're a cop. Oh my goodness, I don't even have to collect all the collectibles by myself. The Dragonfly will do it for me. Oh my goodness, gamers these days, they have it so easy. Wow, I can't believe they put in the first thing I ever made in Blender as an enemy design. Seriously, what is this? It's just a green blob. I know the PS1 doesn't have the greatest graphics, but so the circle button shoots Doritos. Shouldn't they have made that the triangle? Oh, so he can fly forever in the loading screens, but when I try to do it, I'm cheating. Did you know? Immolating a sheep to death will cause it to immediately transform into a butterfly. Be sure to try this at home. Unless, like, you're actually going to try this at home because you live on a farm or something. Please don't burn any sheep to death. They don't become bugs. They become dead. You know, it's kind of disappointing this game doesn't have subtitles. I'm not sure I quite speak compressed PS1 audio English. Wait, we can find dragon eggs in this game? I thought I had to wait till part 3 for that. So, this is like the 6th dragon we've rescued, and I'm just noticing that none of these dragons have been lady dragons yet. I'm not bringing that up to be all like, you know, progressive and stuff like that. Honestly, I think having a colony of hot gay dragons is even more progressive. And the dragon can't swim, of course. Although, I guess if that means no water levels, I might love this game now? Can I just spend the rest of my playthrough gliding into super minimalist skyboxes? Please? Okay, now this game has me fighting dogs, which I just morally do not agree with, especially since they belong to the shepherds who, they got good reason to be angry at me. I've kind of been committing, you know, serial sheep murder. They're the ones on the right side of history here. Between Spyro and Kratos, man, Sony has a lot of douchebag protagonists. This is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of night. All right, though, seriously, why do I have to kill this sheep? He's using stilts. That's amazing. This is a Charlotte's Web situation where we should just not kill the farm animal because they're so damn talented. And you can burn down flowers. You know, I'm starting to think that Nasty Nork might not be that nasty. I think I might be the nasty one. What are you supposed to be? Also, I need 10 dragons to be able to fly this dude's airline. That's a pretty exclusive clientele, dude. I mean, I don't know how many war heroes you're gonna get on here. Nope, I ain't attacking these guys. I know what'll happen. I've played the Zeldas. Also, you know, since dinosaurs are like technically related to birds, and like dragons are pretty similar to dinosaurs, this could be a relative. Jurassic World told me so. Look, I've heard of getting horny on Maine before, but this is ridiculous. So like, does this game work in a Mario 64 type fashion where you don't have to get all the collectibles? Because if some of the dragons just wind up not being saved, that's kind of messed up. All right, are we sure they're not just typing in random letters to come up with some of these names? This is getting ridiculous. All right, Balloon Man, I think I've finally reached your qualifications for what counts as worthy of being on your ride or not. So let's go. New world. I hope it's something really different, something really unique, something that's gonna grip me and enthrall me and be really creatively different and... Oh. It actually does look different and unique. I wasn't expecting that. Crash Bandicoot just made me have really low expectations for level variety in PlayStation games. Ooh, Leopard Dragon Daddy. I approve, I approve. You keep on styling, dude. So, not like I'm a great tactician or anything, but, what's the point of having a cannon out in the open that doesn't appear to really be able to shoot anything? You know, the variety of innocent animals you can just flat out murder in this game is unreal. Really pushing the PlayStation to its limits, guys. How is there sky below the ground? How does this universe work? Is there a god? All right, so we got an edgy kid in a cloak with a sword. Can that hat be considered a fedora? I know the brim's pretty big, but, it can, right? So, what do you think she's gonna look like in the remake? You know, whenever they actually have to, you know, give her features. Speaking of 90s graphics, is this lake supposed to look like a bunch of purple buttholes? Because it looks like a bunch of purple buttholes. Also, how did I bring up purple buttholes in a Spyro video and not be talking about Spyro himself? Don't worry, I'm sure he bleaches. And just give me a second to put that in the video tags for maximum algorithm appeal. Being a YouTuber is great. Yes, charge full speed into the dude carrying a fetus. Just wreck him! Nothing bad's ever happened to an egg from hitting the ground too hard. So I just found out you can do this. I don't know why you'd ever need to, but, that's fun. Wait, you're telling me there's still more to the level over here? What? But early 3D platformers are supposed to be tiny and easily constrained with obvious walls. What the heck's going on here? Did you guys use witchcraft? So, this dragon's voice, I'm pretty sure was like a Woody Allen riff. And, I just want to add that onto the list of things that don't age well in games. Camera controls, realistic graphics, and Woody Allen impressions, okay? Let's just not. So I randomly decided to check in with the balloonist in this world just to see how many dragons I was supposed to find, but no, this guy doesn't want dragons. This guy wants money. You know, we're trying to save the world, save an entire race, and this guy, he just cares about capitalistic cash. Why is everyone in this game such an asshole? Wow, those shields are, they're really working for you guys. Just keep on trying that. That's great. Could somebody please put that shot in an MLG montage? As much dubstep as possible, please. Night Flight. That's a nice, pleasant name for a level. It rhymes. How bad could it be? Well, I'm glad this game only steals from the best. So why is it only in certain levels that Spyro can just fly forever? What's he doing beforehand to give them this special power? Now, I know the obvious answer is to say cocaine, so I'm gonna say cocaine. Hey, lady! Shouldn't you be at the save station, not watching illegal racing? I mean, I know your job's gonna be gone in a few years, cause, you know, no one does actual save stations anymore. You just save whatever the heck you want. Gamers are entitled. But, come on, you gotta stick it out, girl. Just go back, just hang out. You know, this is actually a really clever utilization of this game's mechanics. This enemy throwing other enemies you can only charge through, and then you have to flamethrower her once you get to her. That's actually like a really nice using of this game's combat mechanics. I'm actually really impressed. I think the boss of this level has got to be even cooler. Are you blind? Seriously, are you blind? I feel bad beating up a blind guy. Nope, never mind. He's an asshole. Well, okay. We got 2 worlds in, and maybe I'll return to this game someday, but I think that's enough PlayStation platformers for me. I think I need to go home and do what I do best and focus on some classic Nintendo games for a while. What? Gex technically came out on the Nintendo 64? It's a classic in my eyes! Screw you! Hey there, did you enjoy this video? Why not hit the like button? Why not hit the subscribe button? And why not check out some of the videos on screen? Also, if you're hitting subscribe these days, hit that bell button too, you know, just so you get notified, just so you know. Also, down in the description, we got all the links to the social media, so check those out as well.